we are going to show you how to do a one-day trip to Koh Larn. Koh Larn is a small island in Thailand off of the coast of Pattaya, which makes this island a great place to do a day trip. If you're driving to Pattaya, you can park your car right across from the port for only 200 baht a day, or about $6. So what's the name of the port that we have to go to?
Lam Balihai.
Okay, we'll write that down in the description.
And you can buy the boat ticket at the port for just 30 baht.
This boat trip will take about 45 minutes. There are also speedboats that can get you to the island in only 15 minutes, but these cost about 300 baht per person. Because we took the slower boat, we got to see flying fish. They're so beautiful, they look like butterflies coming out of the water. So try to get a seat on the side of the boat rather than one in the middle so that you don't miss that. As soon as you get to the shore, you'll see that there are plenty of shops with motorbikes for rent.
The bike is only 200 baht a day.
We made it! What beach is this?
Hat Tien Beach.
So we had to park our motorcycle on this side and then walk across this bridge, I guess is what you would call it, in order to get to the side where we could go swimming. The water was so clear. Right away we went swimming and did some snorkeling, and I saw a few fish over here, but we saw a lot more later when we took the kayak out. Okay, did you just see that jet ski pulling all of those people behind it? That is called a banana boat. And it's one of the many activities they have for you here on this island. We didn't try it, but it looked like a ton of fun. Instead, we rented a jet ski and got to drive it by ourselves and together. I was pretty scared, but at the same time, I couldn't stop smiling because it was so much fun. It was like going on a ride, like a roller coaster. There's that bridge we walked across. See, look how fast he's going. That's why I was scared. We actually saw another couple on a jet ski, and the husband turned so hard and was going so fast that they both flipped off. But they kind of looked like they had fun when they did it. So after about an hour or two, we got hungry and decided to look for a place to eat lunch. So on the other side of the beach, they had beach chairs with the umbrellas over them for rent. That was where you could just sit and relax the whole day. Somebody was also there to watch your stuff. We didn't rent one because we didn't stay in one place for too long. And to rent one of those seats for an entire day was only like 50 baht. I can't remember exactly how much, but I do remember it was pretty cheap.
This is Hat Ta Wan Beach.
On this side of the beach, they had these beach chairs with umbrellas so that you could eat lunch, which I thought was pretty cool. We were expecting the food to be really expensive because it was on an island, but it wasn't that bad. It was only about 70 baht a plate. Now that our tummies were full, we rented a kayak to see what we could find around the island. So when we rented the kayak, we were told that we would see a cave on our way. We would have rented the kayak either way, but when we were on our way back, there were a few families who had rented kayaks just to see this cave. Here it is. So I guess it's kind of cool, but the families who were out there looking for this cave, they kept asking us, where is the cave? Where is the cave? And they had passed it already. Then it's definitely worth it. We only paid about 200 baht, and the woman who gave us the boat to rent, she didn't even limit how many hours we were out with it. So if you're going to rent a kayak just to see the cave, then I wouldn't recommend it. But if you just want to go and explore the island and do some snorkeling, the people who rented us the kayak let us take a picture with the paddleboard too, even though we didn't really go out on the paddleboard. After we were done taking our pictures, we rode up to the top of the island where we could see this viewpoint. In my opinion, the drive up to the viewpoint was more interesting than the actual viewpoint itself. There was nothing really that stood out to me, but I just enjoyed riding around the island. Then our last stop on the way back to the boat was a cafe called Fat Submarine. It's a funny name, but it was so cute. We went there because there were so many good reviews and we were not disappointed. Look at this beautiful view. The smoothies were quite tasty too. So unlike the boat going to the island, the boat on the way back did leave a little bit late. Now I wouldn't recommend getting to the boat late, but it's good to know that you probably don't have to get there too early. You don't want to waste any of that time that you get on the island. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any other travel tips for Ko Larn, please leave them in the comments below for us to know and everyone else. Safe travels!